Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty empire of Onion, and this is Red Dead Online. Here we are. I'm dressed as a tree, obviously. We're gonna play the game like this then. Oh, here we are. Still got the old fox hat on, that's for sure. I got... Oh, why? I must have crafted something yesterday. That's fine. We're in, though. It said the benefits were updated. We'll see what they are. I tried to look it up online before I got on so that I could be informed and let you guys know what was up, but lo and behold, I couldn't find it anywhere. I'm like an old man when I search things online, though. Never know where to look. End up with a bunch of ads in my face and it gets really frustrating, you know? Alright, so we've got double XP on Hardcore Head for the Hills. I've never heard of this before. Through February 8th. But I don't play or featured series very often, so that's probably why. Living on the Lam was never a walk in the park. This week's featured series, a hardcore version of Head for the Hills, offers players no other choice but to make a mad dash for the safe house. Both runners and their opponents will earn double the usual XP all week on the hardcore version of Head for the Hills. Sounds horrible. Could be fun, though. We'll see. We'll play some. A little bit. So we have trader bonuses. Nice. These times are a boon for all traders and trappers. All trader sell missions are doling out a 50% RDO buck bonus. That's huge. Man, especially if you have the large wagon, that's nearly $1,000 for each delivery. Of course, you can only make sales like every 3 days or something like that if you're like me and only play for about an hour, and then yeah. So most people who play a lot of this game could probably sell every day. Who knows? Should you complete 2 sell missions before February 8th, you'll receive an offer for 40% off an establish or distinguish trader role item of your choice. 5 gold bars off the butcher table. Get started in the trading business today. Those looking to start their own trading business at their camp can take 5 gold bars off the cost of the butcher table through February 8th. Plus, the cost to move camp is waived for everyone across the frontier. Speak with Crips at your camp to buy the butcher table and get started today. 40% off the hunting wagon as well, plus medium and large delivery wagons. This week only, traders can take 40% off the hunting wagon, plus medium and large delivery wagons. The hunting wagon is a solid wood construction. No, it's not. It really isn't. If you run up to the side of it with an animal and bump it slightly, pieces of it will start falling off. I'll try to show that later on. Yeah, for transporting animal pelts and carcasses. Once Crips has produced sellable goods, upgrade to the medium or large delivery wagons to haul more goods for delivery. Fantastic. So that's very good. The trader business is one of the best ways to make money in this game. Assuming you can do the sales without being interfered with. I've only had my sales interrupted twice, I think. I got blown up. But if you Alt F4 out of the game before the game saves, you could just deliver immediately again. So yeah, same with the moonshine sales. If you get blown up or something happens, just Alt F4 out of the game, and then when you load back in, it should all be saved. Like, as soon as you die, Alt F4 out of the game, and you should be fine. I don't know where my camp is. It's not even on my compass. I haven't moved it, but if it's free to move anyway, we'll just take a look and see if we can get it placed down. So camp and properties, camp, size and location. I'll go for a small camp. I've got my posse going right now, but I don't have anybody in it. That just cost me $1. Oh, to set up the camp, not to move it. Duh. I should know. I kind of like it in tall trees, but Big Valley is where it has been. Is it going to place or no? Daily fee is $1. Okay, it's here. It's always questionable. Sometimes it'll say Crips has packed up my camp, and Yeah, I'll try to place it down again or move it, and it will never work. I have to restart the game, log out, find a new session, and all that, and then sometimes it'll work. So, it can be buggy at times. Hello? Like the horses, riding straight into trees instead of turning when I ask them to. I need this pelt. Yeah, up here on this little ridge by the fort. This is a pretty good location. What the heck? I'm the one who pressed the button, but I was not trying to get off my horse right then. I'm not sure why my fingers went that way. It's fine.
Looks like a pretty rare fur you got on.
It sure is. It's a legendary, as a matter of fact. Cross fox. Probably never heard of it. Since you sit around here at camp all day long, except for when I go on sales and you head into town to release your childish urges, or whatever the heck you called it. You weirdo. Creepy old man. Let's see if we've got any daily challenges for the camp real quick. Usually, yeah, cook something, craft a tonic. Travel by wagon with a posse member, elk skinned, players revived. We'll see. Camp stews eaten 3. I could do that, no problem. Goods sold to local buyer, I never do. I always sell to the distant one. Because it's easier to make money that way. Or you make a lot more money that way. Okay, that'll be fine. I know I didn't look at the naturalist one, but I'll worry about that later. Since I'm on camera, we need to get to the goodies. Hunter's collection this week for the collectible shopping list. Fine. Oh, these are the 3 collectibles I got for last week's bonuses or whatever. So that's alright. Collector's bag. We can look at Hunter's collection. I don't think I turned in the last one either. What's this invisible one? A perfect squirrel carcass. $50. A duck egg and a slate arrowhead. These are all super easy to find, so I can see why they're so cheap. I probably have maybe 4 or 5 collections of these right now, at least. So I know I have like 30 duck eggs or something crazy. Nice. So that one, like I say, that one's pretty easy to find. All you have to do is go to any wooded area with a bow, small game arrow, and you can get a dozen squirrels. Pretty easy. Need some more big game meat, it looks like. Look. You hush, Crips. Nobody asked you. Alright, 3 stews in a row. I don't know if you're like me, but if you are, I could definitely eat 3 bowls of stew in one sitting. Stew is one of my favorite foods, probably. Lasagna is my absolute favorite food of all times. It's like meat cake or something. It's delicious. Well, even vegetarian lasagnas are really good, though. I still love them. Okay, we're all operational. We've got a little bit of materials, but I wanted to show you about the hunting wagon and how flimsy it is. It's kind of fun, though. It doesn't dictate how much you can carry in the thing if it's a little bit broken. But saying that it's made of solid construction is hilariously laughable. We're gonna check this out here. Oh, I don't think I have the weapons that I need. No, I do. The rifle's really the only thing, because I only hunt large animals with it most of the time, like deer and antelope, mostly. And there's a ton of them right across the river here, so I'll just pop over there and then I'll show you guys what it's like. And so it drives kind of wild. When you take turns and stuff, it wiggles around and flops pretty crazily. Let's see. Yeah, there's usually deer along the river. Got him. And then, I don't know if this is too deep or not. It seems to be okay. We'll just ride on over here and pick her up. Pretty simple. It can store up to 5 large animal carcasses in the back here, like deer and antelope. I think it can only stow up to 5 large skins, too. So yeah, you want to be careful with it. I always try to get 3-star deer or antelope, And I was going to show you guys if you run into the side here. Oh, why is it not doing it now? Of course. Of course it won't do it now. Normally I can knock off little corner... Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. So if you do that, then the whole back end of the wagon will eventually be crumbled and a shambles. But like I say, it doesn't affect how many animals you're able to carry in the wagon. I can't remember how many medium animals. It's probably something like 7 that you can carry in here. So obviously it's always more efficient to go with the highest quality large animals that you can get. The carcasses, not the skins, because skins don't give you nearly as many materials as carcasses do. And then of course something like mountain lions are ideal because they give you the most. Perfect mountain lions I think give you the most materials. Don't quote me on that, I could be wrong. Maybe it's panthers. I know it's not the small alligators. I think they only do as much as a deer will. But yeah. So this is the hunting wagon. And like I say, every now and then you get challenges for 6 large animal carcasses or 6 perfect carcasses. I usually throw 1 on my horse and then get the hunting wagon out and throw 5 more in there. And that's how I'll complete that challenge in one swoop. And once you get down below about half materials at your camp, this can really bring up the material count to just about full in one go. If the wagon is full of perfect animals. So, pretty efficient, pretty effective, and like I say, this area, all of New Hanover, pretty much, is full of perfect antelope and deer. So these are great hunting grounds to get these wagons filled, right? Usually doesn't take more than maybe a half hour, an hour. Alright, I might have over-exaggerated when I said that it takes half an hour to an hour to fill up the wagon. I don't think that took me 10 minutes. I didn't even have to go past Blackwater, and I have it full now. I'm not picky though. I just get the perfect animals. I don't care if it's an antelope, doe, buck, whitetail buck, or doe. I just want perfect animals. Obviously you get more materials with the bucks, but like I say, I'm not that picky. So it took me maybe 10 minutes to get a full wagon of perfect carcasses. So that's pretty good. You can see it's a bit tore up on this side. That's just from running into it with a carcass over my shoulder. I didn't crash it or anything like that. So, yeah. Sturdy wooden construction, for sure. But yeah, pretty good. Another couple of tricks that I didn't mention is that if you are just lounging around doing nothing, your materials are all full up at your camp, and you're just kind of wondering what you could do in the meantime. If you take your wagon out and you fill it up with carcasses and then send it away, it will stay full, even when you leave the server, even when you come back, even a couple of days, a week later, it doesn't matter, it'll stay full. So any time that you're low on materials, you could just come in and drop them all off. So we'll fill up materials real quick, because I was about, yeah, I'm over half down now, and this will probably take up all of my goodies. For some reason it's not distinguishing the pronghorns. I killed 2 does and only 1 buck, but it's just saying pronghorn carcasses. So in that case it's good that I wasn't picky.
Very nice.
And then deer carcass as well. This will just about fill us up on materials. There we go. And then yeah, like I say, you just fill up the wagon, send it away, and you can get materials anytime you want. To do that, you just go straight to the stables tab, the vehicles, where your hunting wagon is, and then over here you can see dismiss is spacebar. That's for keyboard and mouse controls, obviously. And even when the wagon is full, when it leaves, it will stay full. Just like if I had a carcass on my horse, when I called my horse back, it would have the carcass on it. Unless I leave the server, right? Horses don't retain their luggage on the back. Even if you go into free roam events, the horse will lose its luggage, but wagons will not. So there you go. That's a fun little trick that I like to use a lot, actually, so that I always have materials in reserve. Yeah, okay, so let's get into the featured series then.
Hi there. I assume
Look, she is. Crips, don't be jealous. Let's quick join featured series here. Yeah, 2 times XP. It'll be fun, I'm sure. And not a total tragedy like the last time I PvP'd. I may have to record a couple of rounds to see how they go, because the last time I did PvP on camera, I did terrible. And then the match after that, I did King of the Hill and got 3rd place. So, yeah. Okay, so game details. Head for the hills. Never mind. They readied up too quickly. Stillwater Creek. Take turns making a last-ditch run across no man's land to your safe house. Yeah. So I'm guessing the other team is trying to kill us all as we go there, or else we're going to be trying to kill them as they come out to the safe house. That's probably going to be real tough, actually. It didn't even allow me to select my weapons either, though, so it must be, like, on-map weapons. Maybe the runners don't get weapons? That would be tragic. Okay, I've got a gun. Yep. And a shotgun. Prevent the enemy team. Okay, got 1 of 4. Sounds like fun. Safe house is pretty far back. And there are weapons on the map, too. It's a lot of area to cover for just 3 people. Players on the hunting team take longer to respawn every time they die. She's shooting at somebody. Oh yeah, I see. Climb up. I don't have Deadeye for some reason. But yeah, this is the main reason why I don't like playing PvP games. There's going to be bots, and then there's going to be hackers as well. It's pretty rampant. I'm guessing that they spawn further back now, but I'm also guessing that I can't go past the gray area without that happening right there. So maybe they might have spawned inside the house. Let's see if I can get an angle. Get a couple more kills. And it looks like maybe one of our teammates is also an AFK bot. I guess since it's paying out 2 times XP or whatever, this is a decent way to AFK level up, right? You just start a game, and then it'll throw you into more games for free. Over and over again. You don't have to do anything, and at the end of it, you just get a bunch of XP. 9 seconds. Well, the good thing is we ought to be able to make it to the safe house without dying. I say, fingers crossed. Yeah, 0 of the dandies reached the house. Okay. Well, let's get moving then. I'll bet they're all at the spawn point, just hanging out. I thought I saw one for a second. Nope, they're up there just hanging out. It said every time they respawn, they take longer. I can't hit anything though, even when they're not moving. There we go. Oh, come on. That's so dumb. Take cover when I tell you to. Kill players from behind. It's like those, the fair games, right? Where you shoot them and they ping, turn around, go back, ping. I could rack up a few kills here, but I think we're just gonna go to the safe house. Duck under the bridge. They're probably respawned up here near the house, though. Oh, there's machine guns and everything? Jeez. There. I reached the safe house. I don't see any of the bad guys though, so we'll just wait out this 50 seconds and win. There's a little experiment. Okay, yeah, it does wipe us out if I leave, so that's kind of interesting. Alright. 2 of us reached the safe house, amazingly. Who knew I was so good at games, right? Who knew? Watch, halfway through this, they'll pop on and just murder me. Just slaughter me. I'm only winning because they're AFK, right? Can we make it to this tree? Yeah, we can. Yeah, she's gonna die if she does that. Why am I not hitting anything there when the reticle is clearly turning red? There, got one. I wonder if this is using up all my own bullets. I'll bet it is, too. I wonder if there's any repeaters laying around that I can refill on. It keeps putting rifles on the ground everywhere, but I can't actually select a rifle. Can I, like, switch to it from here? Oh, I see. There. Yeah, 15 rifle cartridges. Huh. Maybe it's not using my own ammo. Not sure. Wow, it's not doing any damage to him though. Holy cow. There's no reason for a person to take that many shots with the rifle. Oh, I missed that one. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Got him. I only downed him though, I didn't kill him. Oh, yeah, that's really stupid. But that's the way it goes, I guess. That's epitomizes the multiplayer in this game, I would say. The PvP, at least. Yeah, why are you centered on the guy who didn't do anything on our team? He was just as AFK as the other team. Oh, man. I'm still gonna vote to like it, but that was pretty tragic. And I know now to hold Alt to see the scoreboard. So yeah, there we go. Tragic. Well, I said I was going to record several rounds, but it was just going to line us up with that same team, and I'm not down for that. It was fine enough to see how it went then. Wow, I can't remember what my outfits are now. We'll go Cougar then. Yeah, it was going to line us up with the same team, and so I knew it would just be a boring run to see me fight nobody again. So yeah, we know what the game mode is about now though, and so if you get into it, then maybe you'll have better challenge than I did. It could be the time of day that I'm recording right now, or it could just be that nobody wants to play that game mode for whatever reason. But yeah, 2 times XP if you want to level up. That's an easy way to do it. I got some pretty decent rewards for that. 15 bucks and a few other things for just screwing around for a few minutes. So yeah, totally worth it, even if it's not a challenge. If you're into that sort of a thing. I'm not. I'd rather just play the game than do the PvP stuff, but that's just me. I know a lot of people are into it, but like I say, there's a lot of AFK and there are a lot of hackers too, so just be aware. Even if it is your thing, it might not be in this game. Or you might be a hacker who loves this sort of a thing, so go for it. Doesn't bother me any, because I don't play it that often. So yeah, I'm not quite up to 50% on the goods. We're close, though. And you can see 211. Obviously, you get a huge bonus if it loads up to the highest point. Yeah, this is what I normally do, is the distant delivery, because you do get a little bit more, like 25% more or something like that for them. So that's always good. And like I say, a distant delivery with 50% more payout is going to be pretty close to $1,000. It'll be 900 something. So it's definitely going to be well worth it. You hush, Crips. Nobody's talking to you. And yeah. Man, I didn't know that the hunting wagon was going to be the most exciting part of this episode, by any means. I really thought that the game... I really thought the featured series one would be more interesting than that. But hey, it's basically like a capture the flag mode or something, I guess. Pretty close, more or less. And yeah, that's going to do it for this episode then. If you want to catch another one, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description. And feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you so much for all the time that you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.